Consider the given figure. What is the area of the square? Hence, find the diameter of the circle. Label B, C, D and E as shown. From triangle D, BC, using cosine rule. Cosine B equals the sum of the square of line B, C the square of line B, D minus the square of line C, D all divided by the product of 2, line B, C and line B, D. Substitute values and we have, after simplification, that cosine B equals 0.5. Take cosine inverse of the equation to have that angle B equals 60 degrees. To find angle C, we use sine rule, the ratio of the length of line C, D to sine B equals to the ratio of the length of line B, D to sine C. Substitute values and we have (14 divided by sine 60 degrees equals to 10 divided by sine C). Cross multiply and solve for sin C. This implies that sine C, after simplification, equals 5 times the square root of 3 divided by 14, which we call equation 1. Recall that angle D, E, B equals angle B, C, D. The reason is that angles in the same segment are equal. Thus, sine C equals sine E, which is equals to 5 times the square root of 3, all divided by 14. From triangle B, D, E. Angle D, B, E equals half of 60 degrees, which is equals 30 degrees. Using sine rule, the ratio of line B, D to sine E equals the ratio of line D, E to sine D, B, E. Substitute values and cross multiply and solve for line D, E. After simplification, we obtained that the length of line D, E equals 14 divided by the square root of 3. Line D, E is the length of the square. This implies that the area of the square equals the square of the length of line D, E, which after simplification equals 196 divided by 3 centimeter square. Therefore, the area of the red square equals 196 divided by 3 centimeter square. For question 2, label center O. Join line D, O and line C, O. These lines, each, equals to the length of the radius, R of the circle. But, angle C, O, D equals 2 times angle D, B, C, which is equals 120 degrees. It is because angle at center is twice that at the circumference of the circle. From triangle C, O, D. The square of the length C, D equals 2 times the square of R times 1 minus cosine 120 degrees, which is equals the square of 14. Make the square of R the subject of the formula, and we have after simplification that the square of R equals 196 divided by 3. Find the square root of the equation. And we have that r equals 14 divided by the square root of 3 centimeters. But diameter, d of a circle equals the product of 2 and the radius, r of a circle. Substitute the value of radius obtained, and we have that the diameter equals 28 divided by the square root of 3 centimeters, or 28 times the square root of 3, all divided by 3 centimeters after rationalization.